The scary truth about property investment, a must-watch video. You see, I don't like to talk about negativities, but it's important for you to know this. Do you know that 25 to 40% of property investors lose money within the first 5 years of their investment? Yeah, it is pretty shocking, right? You'd think investing in property is a surefire way to get rich, is the best way or the quickest way to get rich. But the reality is often way scarier than you expected. Hey guys, it's Rahim. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, smash the subscribe button because I talk about property investment, personal development, and how to gain financial freedom. You see, I don't like to talk about negativity that much. I believe in inspiring people, encouraging them, motivating them to invest in properties, invest in so many different asset classes to make passive recurring income and ultimately become financially free and financially independent and become a property millionaire. But today, I'd like to dive head first to talk about the negativity surrounding property investment. You may be thinking property is very easy to build wealth and it's very easy to get into, but hold on for a second. Before you jump into shiny new investment, let's uncover some hidden dangers that could turn your dream into a nightmare. Because if I warn you about this now, you understand exactly what you're getting into. So let's talk about some common misconception that many new investors have about property investment. First off, lots of property investors believe property is guaranteed to make you money every single month. You get your monthly recurring every single month. Sounds nice, right? But the truth is, many investors overlook the risk involved. For instance, they don't consider the expenses that come with owning a property investment, the maintenance cost, the taxes, and the unexpected repair and maintenance, which could really add up. And most importantly, they go into it thinking it's very easy. Then there's an issue of also market volatility as well. It doesn't mean when the neighborhood is good and up and coming today, you're guaranteed to make income. First-time investors jump into hot market without doing their homework or their research, only to find themselves stuck with a property that is losing them lots of money, and that property becomes a rope on their neck. Let's now forget about the dreadfulness about property management side of things. If you're thinking of being a landlord or a property investor, it's all about collecting rent check. Think again. Dealing with tenants can be a real challenge sometimes, from rent payments to property damage. It is not as easy as it seems. So in short, while property investment might look like a golden ticket, there are plenty of risks that could leave you in dust if you are not careful. It's important for you to understand the risk involved and you prepare yourself for this. Hence the reason why I highlighted this. So now let's dig a little deeper into some of these challenges. Now we've got market volatility. Can be very, especially tricky in some times. Think about it. 1 minute the property are soaring and the next day they could be plummeting due to economic shift or changes in the neighborhood. This unpredictability can leave investors reeling, especially if they bought at a peak time when properties are so high. And then there is a management aspect as well that they need to look into. Many new investors are blindsided by this reality of dealing with tenants. Fantastic tenants can make your life easy, but what happens when you get a nightmare tenant who doesn't pay rent or refuses to move out? It can be a real headache. Not to mention the cost involved in evicting someone from your property. And I cannot stress enough how important thorough research is. You've got to familiarize yourself with the local market, understand the demographic, and know what to expect in terms of rental yield, your return in your investment. Failing to do this can lead to bad investment that drain your finances instead of boosting your income. So very important for you to know that as well. Let me share a personal story that really highlight the point. An investor I know jumped into property investment a couple of years ago after hearing all success stories about me and the investors I work with. He bought a terrace house in what he thought was up and coming neighborhood, but within months he discovered that crime rates were rising in his investment area and the local economy was struggling. Renters started living in drones, and that investor found himself with a vacant property, mounting expenses. He had to dip into his savings to cover the mortgage interest payment and the maintenance. And it was a tough lesson to learn. He eventually sold the property at a loss, and it took him long time to recover financially. The biggest takeaway is he realized that doing proper research and understanding the market dynamic is crucial before making any investment decision. So to wrap things up, whilst property investment can be a great way to become a property millionaire and wealthy, it is not without its risk. We have to discuss how the misconception can lead to poor decisions, the impact of market volatility, the reality of property management, and the importance of thorough research. It is essential to approach property investment with caution and preparation. Why did I share all this information? I share this information for you to know you don't want to go into properties because you think it's a get rich quick scheme. It is not the case. It involves work, it involves knowing what you're doing, and it involves knowing what your return on your investment is, doing thorough research, forecasting what you expect to get in your property investment, knowing whether the value of the property is gonna go up, knowing that you are buying the right property at the right time, and most importantly, getting someone to guide you, mentor you, to hold your hand, to take you to the destination where you set yourself to go. Because it could be very dangerous to borrow someone else's money or to use your life savings to buy a property without knowing what you are doing. If you do have someone to guide you, mentor you, protect you and your investment, property is amazing because of these two reasons. One, it gives you cash flow. It gives you passive recurring income. You get that income every single month without worrying about any other issues, especially if you know what you're doing. And secondly, it gives you capital appreciation, right? Property prices goes up by 8 to 15% every year in average in the UK over the past 80 years. So it could be a very good way to become a property millionaire, to become a millionaire, to become a decamillionaire, and ultimately become a billionaire if that's your dream or your aspiration. But you need to know what are the pitfalls, how you can have avoid them so you can expedite your property investment journey. If any of the things I've talked about here makes sense, comment on the comment section below. If you disagree with me, let's get the conversation going. I really hope this video has been helpful. If this video has been helpful, smash the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next one. Thank you.